Sunday today, and after spending a week here doing mainly local things and staying, where our flat is, we're gonna go to the city center of Athens and we're gonna see all the attractions. So for this, we're gonna use the hop-on-hop-off bus. So when the city is quite big, usually it's what we do, so it's easier for us to get around. So we're gonna go there now and we're gonna do all these things.
The advantage of the hop-on hop-off bus is that you have a clear idea of all the sites and attractions that can be visited and discovered. Another advantage, particularly with Athens being such a large city, is that we're able to see more than we will be able to trying to get around ourselves.
Temple of Zeus, so we just left the bus. It was more crowded and it was slower than what we thought, so we felt like we wasted some time. But we're here now, so we're at the Temple of Zeus, like I've just said, and we're gonna go and see some other attractions. We're gonna walk this time.
The price of the archaeological site of Olympian is actually included in a €30 ticket that can be purchased to visit different sites. This includes attractions such as the Ancient Agora of Athens, the Acropolis, and Hadrian's library. So if you're planning on seeing different sites, it is worth buying this ticket rather than paying the entrance fee for each site. It can be purchased at one of the sites mentioned. We visited the Panathenaic Stadium, which is the only stadium in the world built entirely of marble. However, we only stayed outside of the stadium and did not pay the entrance fee to explore it further.
If I'm not wrong, what you see there is the highest point to be able to see the view on Athens. So if you go there, it's supposed to be nice to watch the sunset. There's a church at the top, but I think it takes like at least 20 minutes to go up because you've got to climb up and it's quite high.
Decided to come down to the beach area using the hop-on, hop-off bus that we used before. A lot quicker to get here, which was great. Still very warm, and we're going to explore what's around here now.
We found this cool beach bar called Bolivar. We had to pay an entrance fee for this particular beach area before we could access its facilities. The place itself looked really cool and reminded us of our travels to Tulum in February 2020. We would advise to arrive early, as we visited in the afternoon and the sunbeds on the beach were completely taken. We decided to get back on the bus after lunch at the beach back to the centre of Athens before changing buses to head back to the location nearest our apartment. Silver's Italian friend Debbie joined us for a couple of days, so they visited more sites together. Their first stop was the Acropolis. The price was included in the €30 ticket, which allowed them to go within 5 days of purchasing. We do recommend that you go to the Acropolis as early as possible in the day, as it can get quite busy and hot as it goes on. After spending over an hour at the Acropolis, Sylvie and Debbie headed to Hadrian's library before grabbing some lunch to refuel and heading to the Ancient Agora of Athens. After visiting the different sites, they met up with a friend who actually lives in Athens, and she took them on a drive around the coast to show them different beaches and also other districts that differ from the centre of the city, before finishing the day with a nice meal and watching the sunset.